Hi friends, in last lecture we have seen what is a binary operation and what is a first we have seen what is a ordered pair, and after that we have seen what is a Cartesian product of two sets, and then what is a binary operation. Now today we are going to study a relation and function. First let us see what is a relation. Let A and B be two subsets. Let A and B be two sets. A relation from A to B is a subset of A cross B, that is a product of two sets A and B. Symbolically, R is a relation from A to B from set A to set B if and only if R is a subset of A cross B. So, what is a relation? If we have given two sets A and B, then a relation from set A to set B is nothing but a subset of A cross B. That is a relation from R. Suppose we have two true R is a relation, then R is a relation from A to B if and only if it is a subset of product set A cross B. Now, let I be the set of all integers. The statement x is less than y, where x and y belong to set of integer, is a relation in I. If suppose we denote this relation by, if we denote this relation by R, then symbolically it becomes, then symbolically R is nothing but R contains all those ordered pairs xy, where x is a member of set of all integers and y is also a member of set of integers, and x is less than y. This one is the our relation. Now, R equal to, it contains all those ordered pairs x y such that x and y belongs to set of all integer and x is less than y. Now, suppose R is a relation. Suppose R is a relation and xy, ordered pair xy is an element of R. element of R, that is xy belongs to relation R. We can write this as, we can also write this as, x r y, and we read it as, x is r related to y. And if suppose xy is not a member of relation R, and if xy, ordered pair xy is not belonging to R, that is xy is not an element of R, then we can write it as, x y, and read it as x is not R related to y. As I be the set of all integers, and the relation R is given as, R is nothing but it contains all the ordered pairs x, y, where x and y are member of set of all integers and x is less than y. If suppose xy is an element of a relation R, then we can write it as a x is x r y, and we can read it as a x is R related to y. And if xy is not a member of relation R, then we can write it as a x is with this symbol y, and read it as a x is not R related to y. We have supposed that I be the set of all integers and this one is the relation. Now let us see which elements are belonging to this relation. As 2 is less than 3, then ordered pair 2, 3 belongs to relation R. So we can write it as, so we write it as 2 is R related to 3, but 4 is not less than 3. 4 is not less than 3, which implies 4, 3, ordered pair 4, 3 is not a member of relation R. So we can write it as 4 is not R related to 3. Okay? As 2 is less than 3, since we have defined a relation, relation R contains only those elements which are of the type ordered pair xy, where x is less than y. As 2 is less than 3, then the ordered pair 2, 3 is a member of relation R by definition of relation or by statement of our relation. But 4 is not less than 3, which implies ordered pair 4 and 3 is not a member of relation R. So we can write it as 4 is not R related to 3. Now we have to see what is the domain and range of a relation. Let R be a relation from, let R be a relation from set A to set B. So that is R is subset of A cross B. The domain D of a relation R is the set of all first elements in the ordered pair which belongs to relation R. So what is the domain of a relation? If R is a relation from set A to set B, that is R is a subset of A cross B, then the domain D of a relation R is the set of all first elements in the ordered pair which belongs to R. That is, if suppose R is a relation which contains all elements of the type xy, where x and y be any members of set of all integers, where relation is defined by x is less than y, then the domain contains all those elements of a relation R whose first elements in ordered pair. That is, these x are nothing but the collection of x is nothing but our domain. Symbolically, it can be written as domain D is nothing but it contains all x where x belonging to A and xy ordered pair xy is belongs to relation R for some y belongs to B. This one is our domain of a relation. Domain of a relation contains all those elements of a set A where ordered pair xy is belonging to relation R for some y belonging to B. Similarly, we define a range of a relation. The range of a relation R, is the set of all second elements in the ordered pair which belongs to relation R. That is, range R is nothing but it contains all those elements of a set B where contains all those elements Y where Y is a member of B and ordered pair xy is an element of relation R for some x belonging to set A. This one is our range of a relation. Now take some examples. From definition of domain and range of a relation, domain D is always a subset of our set A since x is belonging to A, and range E is a subset of B since it contains all those y which are belonging to set B. So domain is a subset of A and range is a subset of B. Example, let's set A equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4. and set B equal to A, B, C. We know that every subset of A cross B is a relation. As every subset of A cross B is a relation, then take one subset R which contains the ordered pairs 2A, 4A and 4C. As this one is the subset of A cross B, this set is a subset of product set A cross B. So this one, and we know that every subset of A cross B is a relation. Therefore, this one is a relation. Now we have to find out the domain and range of a relation. So domain D equal to, we know that domain is nothing but it contains all those x where x is belonging to set A and relation xy is ordered pair xy is belonging to relation R for some y belonging to set B. So we have to take all those elements x which belongs to set A and xy is an element of relation R. Here there are only 3 ordered pairs which are the members of relation R. So domain D is nothing but 2, 4. As 4 is repeated and we know that set is nothing but a well-defined collection of objects. So no element is repeated in a set. So this one is the domain D. Now range E contains all those elements y where y is an element of B and ordered pair xy is belonging to R for some x belonging to A. So it contains the elements A and C. So this one is our range. Okay. Now we have to see the total number of distinct relations from set A to B. If suppose A and B are two sets whose cardinality is some finite, then what are the total number of distinct relations from A to B? That is, we have to find out the number of relations from set A to set B. If set A has m elements and set B has n elements, then the product set A cross B has m into n elements. And as the product set A cross B has m into n elements, then the power set of A cross B has 2 to the power m into n elements. Since power set of any set is nothing but the collection of all the subsets of that particular set. If S has an n element, then the power set of S has 2 to the power n elements. Therefore, this product set A cross B has m into n elements. Then the power set of A cross B has 2 to the power m into n elements. That is the product set A cross B has 2 to the power m into n subsets. That is, A cross B has 2 to the power m into n subsets. Since power set is a collection of subset of that particular set, So by definition of power set, A cross B has 2 to the power m into n subset, and we know that every subset of a product set is a relation. We know that every subset of A cross B is a relation. From this, so there are 2 to the power m into n different relations from A to B. From these, 2 to the power m into n different relations from okay. So if set A has m elements and set B has n elements, then the total number of distinct relations from set A to set B is nothing but 2 to the power m into n. Okay.